vlog. So this week business has been doing just a lot of stuff, just like miscellaneous tasks. We've been doing miscellaneous tasks along with we've been prepping for the impact presentation. We got our scripts this week and we've been rehearsing. We are singing a song and we are doing a dance. We're doing our presentation and that is very exciting. I'm doing it very hype. Our uniforms came in today. They're very swag, very coolio, very amazing. We love. We've had 2 8:30 p.m. meetings this week, which is very fun. We do not have many things to do in these hours at this point, but that's okay because we can practice our impact scripts and play Mario Kart when we're not practicing our impact scripts. And I am also finishing up the impact video. That is getting finished up tonight. I'm going to finish that. And yeah, it's going to be joy and whimsy. Yay! Bye, vlog.
Okay, it is the Thursday before load-in. We are currently packing everything we need for build, electronics, all our stock. Load-in is tomorrow. The robot is working ish. And we have our new pit design figured out. We got our new red boxes for this year. You guys can't see them, but it's going to be fire. And we're going to pass inspection tomorrow. Manifest. Yeah.
Okay, welcome back, Montclair Robotics. We are at Warren Hills again in 2026. I believe we have just passed inspection, so we're looking good to compete in our 2 practice matches and 1 tomorrow. In the past 24 hours, Code has actually gotten the robot working for once. We don't really have an auto. It might work, it might not, but I'm pretty confident about our tele-app capabilities. So hopefully we'll be scoring our first fuel of 2026 very soon. Anything else, Rachel?
Okay, welcome back. I have been absolutely out of my mind terrified since kickoff that I was literally not going to be able to see over the 6-foot sponsor panel, or 6-inch sponsor panel. It's like 6 feet, I'm very little. And I was worried I would walk into Warren Hills Regional High School and just not clear it. And I kind of clear it. If I'm toes on the line, I can see half of our alliance zone. If I'm back here, I can only see hub on. I can see the very edge of the bump and nothing else. It's actually quite sad. I'm not tall. I'm 5'0". These are not my tallest shoes, but they're the shoes in which I can jump the highest, which I think is going to come in more handy than the extra half-inch I would get from my platform Converse. And there's a stool, and I really don't expect to run into anyone on any drive team that's significantly shorter than me. I think there's a couple. We're gonna find out.
Hi vlog. We're at load-in now, and we just passed inspection! First try. This is probably a record for Team 555. Very excited, and about to go do field calibration and see how this robot does.
Hi, I'm still Jeevan, and guess what? I'm still the build lead. Oh my god. We are here at load-in right now. Rachel is busy, and Joaquin did not interview anyone, so we are the Rachel and Joaquin replacements for today.
Yeah, we're gonna interview some other teams. It's gonna be great.
Let's go!
Hi, this is Taiki, and this is
TJ from Team 6016.
And we're doing an interview. So how was your build season?
It was pretty good. We had a better build season than last year just because we were a little more productive. We had a model quicker. So we got most of the robot done in the first month or so.
That's very good to hear. What led you to your design?
We looked at a lot of other designs from the robot in 3 days, and we saw that a lot of them had a shooter that was static, and we decided to take that and turn it into a double static shooter.
Yeah, I see a lot of teams here also. Is there any reason why that you didn't do a turret or didn't do a through the bumper intake?
Through the bumper intake, we found it easier with testing to go above the bumper, and with a turret, we just kind of don't have the right materials for that since we're a smaller school.
Yeah, that's completely understandable. I'm blanking on questions. Yeah.
Hello, my name is Mateus, and I'm from Team 8707. This is our robot. So you can see here that our robot can intake from here. So So I don't know if you can see it from here, but we have 2 motors. And one motor is actually spinning these 3, while this motor spins only this. Now, the reason for that is because our robot actually uses the momentum that it has when intaking the balls to actually shoot them. And so these 3 are all spinning at the same time to make sure that the ball has enough speed to get launched out. And this is really just to regulate whether or not we want the ball to go in here or to just directly get shot out from.
Hello, my name is Christian. I'm from Team 4285, and this is our robot. We have a intake here. It comes out and picks the balls up off the ground. It shoots them into the bot here. The roller system here takes them into our shooter and up through the shooter, and this hood extends and retracts to get us different angles, and then this shoots the balls, and that's pretty much it.
My name is Chase Phillips. I'm from Team 223, and my favorite thing about our robot is our rolling floor on our hopper that helps keep balls inside of our hopper and helps feed balls into our shooter to make us shoot faster. We also have a double shooter, and we usually make a good amount of our shots, so I hope we do well in competition this year.
All right, so we have Evan and Anthony from Mort. They're going to tell us a bit about the robot. So, guys, how's your season been going?
It's been going not bad. We got a robot.
Yeah, it's pretty good, pretty good.
Yeah, I see you guys have like a kind of a rotor system, but they're wall spin around, which is super cool. Anything you guys want to talk about in particular about your team, what you've been doing over the season in general?
I think it's fun to talk about the different, like, as you mentioned, the spin dexter, we call it our way of feeding the balls into the rest of the robot. So instead of using a die rotor like many teams we saw online, we instead did the opposite route. Instead of spinning the central arm in a circle, we instead put the arm still and put everything else spin around it, which seems to have been a very similarly effective way of getting balls into the feeder without the complexity of having to support a shooter above it without a tower. So we're able to have a tower while still having that same capability of a die rotor. So I think that's a fun feature of a robot. Is there something else?
Anthony, you want to add anything?
One interesting thing was how we overcame the size capacity of our robot. We initially weren't able to hold as many balls, but we added a hopper that extends with the intake, and that ended up working really nicely.
Well, as the only other single turret robot that also has an extendable hopper, I know we're both going to do well, and I wish you guys great luck. Yay!
Yay!
And here we are with another match from Team 555. They just shot a bunch of fuel straight at the camera, but that's okay.
I don't know why it shot on this time and not the other.
We will fix that before the actual competition tomorrow. Right now we A-stopped, and we are going into the teller-operated period in 2 seconds. And drivers take control of their robots. So that was unfortunate. However, fixable. The intake is not going down, unfortunately. That is rather bad. They are still trying to intake with a broken hopper, which is an interesting choice. But test match, you got to do what you got to do. So we're going to practice shooting right now. Our hub is active. And again, it is shooting straight towards the camera. It just loves us. Our teammates appear to be doing rather well, the Lunatics and Mort Beta. Mort Beta is hitting shots right and left. 555 is admittedly struggling. We are going back to intake some more with our broken hopper. Our hopper is now just like lying on the field. Interesting, again. However, our driver is getting a lot of practice swerving around, and that's what we're going for, right? Got to get the driver some practice before we go into our match tomorrow. I believe he's now trying to practice defense, interestingly. .193 again, hitting a lot of shots from that corner. 555 doing something. Trying to intake from the outpost with our wonderful human player Jasper this season. Lunatics in their cool cow bumpers, nearly getting beached going over the bump, but going and picking up lots more fuel to score in the last 30 seconds of the match. Lunatics again, hopper full, trying to score some fuel. Lunatics and Beta both trying to score fuel. 555 struggling around the neutral zone. Well, that was that, folks. Hopefully we do better tomorrow in our actual matches and some good practice for our drivers.